What's up, Triple V fam and jewelry lovers? We're back at it with the top 25 vintage necklaces that have sold on eBay over the past 7 days. And the purpose of this video is just to get familiar with some of the pieces that sell for hundreds, if not thousands. So be sure to stick around and check out some of these beautiful necklaces. Alrighty, so we're going to be going over the top 25 necklaces that have sold over the past 7 days, and I just want to really quick say thank you so much for the love and support from these videos that we have received for the past couple of weeks. Again, thank you guys so much. We're going to keep putting them out. So we're going to be starting off with Signer. It is a leopard cat head multi-strand necklace. Now, if you guys have watched the brooch video, we just seen that sells for a couple of $100s. Now we have the necklace, again, multi-strand, black enamel, gold tone. Such a cool little piece there. Again, definitely choker style. And it's, as far as the signature, I don't see it. They did not take a picture, but this one was listed $249.99. And it does look like that's what it sold for. So again, I've seen the brooch sell. I think it is roughly $600 to $700. And then the necklace is almost another $200 to $300. So if you get a nice little set of this by Signer, you're talking about some big money. So really cool leopard cat head choker necklace with the multi-strand beads. Definitely a beaut. Up next, we have the Givenchy Runway bib necklace. What a stunner. You got the triple chain style, the double GGs in front. Now, this one was listed $975. Talk about a hop, skip, and a jump. It did sell for less than that, though, guys. Again, these are all in order based off of how much they sold for. So again, Givenchy, you can see the signature, gold tone, chunky, absolutely gorgeous. Again, listed $975. They did take an offer. This next one will reflect more of what that sold for. So Givenchy, $975, runway piece, absolute gorgeous gold tone. And again, $975, they took an offer. They took a low offer based off of what they listed it for. So again, I think it did sell somewhere $250, $260, right in that range. So again, they started high and then took the offer low, which again is completely up to your own discretion, but we're going to keep it rocking here with a crystal bib choker with pearls. Now, the problem that I have with this, not the problem that I have, we had just run one like this on Whatnot the other day. I don't know, I think it roughly went, 10 to 20, somewhere in between there. I guess I didn't realize that these pieces can sell. This one was listed $260. Now, there is no signature. It's unsigned. It's just a faux pearl rhinestone bib necklace. And again, it sold $260. Now, I went through, checked it out. I mean, she's gorgeous. Gorgeous rhinestones, faux pearls. I do believe it has a shepherd hook clasp. It does not have a picture of the back. But again, they listed it $260, and it does look like that's what it sold for. So sometimes it's not about the signature and just sometimes about the piece. Maybe somebody knows something else. Maybe it was made by somebody. But I mean, she's absolutely gorgeous. Again, the rhinestone choker style, faux pearl drop, and gorgeous rhinestones. And again, $260. Definitely threw me through a little bit. I was like, and I mean, that's what it sold for. And again, guys, be sure to stick around for the rest of this video. There are some pieces in here that I have never heard of, like this one, Mary and Doug Hancock. It is a brutalist mid-century or MCM style necklace. It does look like, it almost kind of looks like tile work. Definitely, a modernist style without a doubt. And as far as the tag, so one side has like a little queen, and then the other is Mary and Doug Hancock. Pretty easy tag to identify. Has the hook closure. Gorgeous little piece. Again, stunning tile work. And this one was listed $260 by now. And it does look like that's what it sold for. So again, $260 for the Mary and Doug Hancock necklace. Nice to know. Nice to know. Another one, Thomas Mann. I've never heard of the name. It is a steampunk mixed metal style. Again, like a brutalist metalist style. So again, you got like the super cute hearts, little charms all the way through. Another way that you're able to tip, I mean, it's a T and an M. I think I've actually seen this signature before, had no idea. So again, you got the T in the center and then the M. It is for Thomas Mann. Based off of the information that I see, that's what it is. And again, nice charm necklace, listed $310. Does look like that's what it sold for. So listed by now, $310. Gorgeous little heart necklace. And again, by Thomas Mann, $310. Alrighty, so we have a Money's necklace up next. Now, the reason that it just... So you have the acrylic slab down at the bottom, black and white, and then it's just like a corded chain. It does look like they took an offer on the 310 because now we're back down to 270. So again, the Gerda Linen Guard Monies does have the slide piece. Kind of almost reminds me of like a bolo tie. Signed Monies on the back. Again, acrylic, that beautiful black and white. It was listed $270, and it does look like that's what it sold for. So, again, I've seen all different styles of Money's necklaces. This one, again, just that acrylic, $270. What a great price, and just for that signature alone. So, again, beautiful Money's necklace, $270. All right, up next, we have Peruzzi, Italy, silver fancy chain. This one could possibly be sterling. But it's too gorgeous. It's very plain, but not plain in the same. So you have those gorgeous little slabs. Again, I'm pretty sure it's sterling silver. I try to keep most of the sterling out, but I do throw certain pieces in. So again, floral pieces all the way through, spring ring closure. On bid, 30 bids, $271.99. To me, it almost kind of looks like Victorian, Art Nouveau. Gorgeous necklace. Again, I'm pretty sure sterling silver, but she's absolutely gorgeous. Again, $271.99. 30 bids. I think it's such a cool piece. Alrighty, we have some more Signer, Grapoy, Jewels of India, Cabochon. This one is just a multi-strand faux pearl necklace. And again, the Jewels of India part comes down to these cabochons right here. The purple, blue, green. Absolutely stunning. Again, large center, gorgeous cabochons. Again, I'm pretty sure that they are glass. Again, it has the box closure. You even got the circles, even if it wasn't signed Signer. If you don't know, Signer pieces that do not just say Signer, a lot of the times will have these little circle marks that you see all the way around that box closure. So again, keep that in mind. $299, it was on bid. So on bid, one bid, $299 for that faux pearl cabochon glass choker. And again, $299. That's almost $300 for one necklace. Again, it is not gold, it is not sterling, just signed Signer and a gorgeous design. Now this one, this is probably going to be my favorite. If you don't know already, always at the end of the video, I tell you to comment your favorite piece. Be sure to comment your favorite piece. Let us know what your favorite piece was. I pulled them up, so I know what's left in the video. But to me, Czech glass and a stunning necklace like this is probably going to be my favorite. You have those super high dome glass pieces, that stunning blue, the light blue or moon glow, the filigree. And again, it is a Czech glass moonstone cabochons. And then again, you have the faceted or bezel set blue. Absolutely gorgeous. Now let's check out the back of this. Again, flat slab. It just has that regular, kind of like a potato chip backing. Don't mind me and my jewelry terms. I just kind of say exactly what I see. So again, kind of like a potato chip back. Again, filigree, absolutely gorgeous. And it was listed on bid. It sold $306.98, and it was 6 bids. To me, that is just one absolute gorgeous necklace. Whew. All right, so the Czech glass almost or just over $300. Up next, we have Kirk's Folly statement necklace. So you got the chunky gold tone, rhinestones floral. As far as the Kirk's Folly, I mean, it's a very... typically they're very sparkly and A-bead, and this one kind of just has more of like an Art Nouveau flow to it. Victorian Regal. when you got the wide drop center, I mean, very gorgeous. Stunning rhinestones throughout. Let's see that signature. It's probably up at the top, maybe. Ah, there it is. So on the hang tag, Kirk's Folly, they listed it $324.95. Does look like they took an offer. But again, they took a pretty close offer because $324.95, but it did sell for more than $306. So again, just over $300 for that gorgeous Kirk's Folly. Love to see the different names. Shriner, which is actually kind of surprising to me, up next. Again, that Kirk's Folly was absolutely gorgeous, but now we have a Shriner necklace. I don't know if we've had too many Shriner necklaces. We always have them in the top for brooches, but not necklaces. And one of the keyways, now this is an unsigned piece, but as you can see, you have upside down rhinestones completely through the necklace. So again, that point part is typically placed down inside. I feel like one day somebody working for Shriner just accidentally, like, I don't know, just had the worst day of their life that possibly made the best day of their, like, whole Shriner facility. Because you would think, like, there would be more in... How do I even say it? So, like, by putting the point down, right, the rhinestone sets inside. So I don't really understand outside. Like, it does make a stunning visual difference. But I just feel like somebody one day was like, floop, flipped it upside down, and they were walking by. I was like, hey, I like that. And then they just started doing it. But again, the upside down rhinestones, beautiful blue and like a citrine. Again, unsigned. There is the back, open back. She's gorgeous. On bid sold $354. On bid, 10 bids. So again, beautiful Shriner. Pushing $600 already, guys, and we're just about halfway through this video. All right, Butterscotch Amber 30-inch graduated bead necklace. Now, amber necklaces can sell for low hundreds to all the way up into the thousands if you don't know already. So again, Butterscotch Amber, absolutely gorgeous. They did, as you can see, use a black light to show that, like, organic ring glow that amber does produce when used with a black light. Beautiful necklace. On bid, $360. 20 bids. So again, an absolute gorgeous butterscotch amber necklace. Again, $360, 20 bids. Love to see it. Love to see it. To me personally, I think that this one sold too low. Verba, in my opinion, has probably been like the least found piece by us here at Triple V. We've had them before, but there are very far and in between. This necklace, again, Lawrence Verba, black and clear rhinestone, was listed $499.99, and it does look like they took an offer. So again, it's typically marked made in the USA, Lawrence Verba, absolutely stunning. I kind of almost want to say Egyptian revival, but maybe like a Victorian revival necklace. And again, you got the black glass, the clear rhinestones, the baguettes, very blingy. You got the crystal, the rhinestone up on top, shepherd hook clasp. She is just absolutely gorgeous. And again, $499.99, and they did take an offer for the Lawrence Verba. Whew. Alrighty, up next we have Henkel and Grosse, however you do pronounce it, Christian Dior. So it is for Christian Dior. You have the stunning blue opal glass, kind of like an amber colored rhinestone filigree. Now this one, I did not catch this signature, possibly on the back, but it was listed $650. Let me just double check. It does look like they took an offer. So they did take an offer, roughly about $400 for this one. Well, just right around $460, because that's where we last left off. But she's absolutely gorgeous. Again, I don't see the signature. Gorgeous rhinestones, stunning glass cabochons. Again, Henkel and Grosse for Christian Dior, $650 buy now. They did take an offer. What's up next? So YSL, Yves Saint Laurent, multicolor resin rhinestones. Now again, these are not glass. Gorgeous rhinestones all the way around. They kind of do look like glass though. But as you can see, you have that YSL tag. You have the hook closure. She is absolutely gorgeous. Again, signed YSL. Was listed $475 by now. Does look like that's what it sold for. So again, we got some YSL again this week. That is pretty consistent. Up next, we have Crown Trafari, brush gold tone cabochon. You got the faux jades, just beautiful green cabochons, floral gold tone. I mean, she is definitely, that's a dime right there. So those cabochons are almost the size of a dime. Crown Trafari signature on the shepherd hook clasp. Also has the hang tag, which is the crown with the T. There is the back again. She is in absolutely great condition. Listed $869. I do believe that they took an offer. So again, it did not sell for $800, but it did sell for multiple hundred. I think again, right around 500 is where we're at. We'll be able to tell probably by this next piece. Yeah, so definitely less than $750. Up next, we have Russian Baltic amber egg yolk butterscotch necklace. So again, back into the amber. And again, this one is Baltic amber and it is egg yolk, which is just referring to the color of the amber. Let's go through. Absolutely gorgeous, well crafted. I know it said Hallmark, so let's see if we can find it. Definitely did an amazing job with the pictures. There are a lot here. Alrighty, there it is. So again, Russian is definitely, again, prior to the 925 and even during the 925 mark, the older pieces, sometimes you'll have a lion and that'll mean something, or just different figural markings for what it is. And again, this one, I don't exactly know, but again, the R for Russian, I would imagine. And again, that beautiful egg yolk amber. She's a gorgeous necklace. That one was listed $750. And I do not know if they could have possibly taken an offer on that. But again, $750. Whew. Yeah, we are definitely up into the 700 range. So we have vintage signed Chanel. 1983, 3-strand. They are looking like real pearls to me. Oop. Come on, zoom in. They are definitely not just perfect shape. I don't see anywhere, so I have a feeling hand-knotted real pearls. And again, there is the closure, and there is that signature. So Chanel, 1983, gorgeous necklace. And this one sold $785 on bid, 32 bids. Nope, that's just for shipping. So again, $785 is where we're at already, guys. And we're not even top 5 this week. 32 bids for that Chanel at $785. Up next, we have Nina Ricci. Now, there's a lot of controversy around Avon NR, so on and so forth. But that's why I made sure. I was like, I got to double check before I make this and put this into this video. This one is signed Nina Ricci. Signed right there on the fold-over closure. Really gorgeous snake necklace. How cool is that? The rhinestones, the gold tone snake chain. I mean, really cool. Signed Nina Ricci. On bid, one bid, it sold $795. Yowzers. So again, for the Nina Ricci snake necklace, $795, one bid. Who'd have thunk? It's almost like it was done on purpose. We have another snake necklace. This one has the triple strand. I'm pretty sure that that's a little stretchy, like you could stretch it out. Choker style. You have the amethyst, like a turquoise, lapis, coral inlay style. Such a unique piece. That floral amethyst center is to die for, literally. I don't know how else to explain it. And this one is Raj Mayoni. I'm going to show off that signature, signed right in the clasp right there. We've had those in the brooch videos before. I don't believe we've had them in the necklace. So a Raj Mayoni snake necklace, absolutely fabulous. And this one sold $900 by now. Alrighty, guys, so $900 for the Reg Mayoni. 1, 2, yeah, we are officially top 5. What do we got? We have George Jensen. I always throw George Jensen in there. I know I stay away from a lot of sterling, but George Jensen, again, your sterling weight is not going to take you up here. So we got George Jensen, Denmark, sterling silver, moonstone. I love moonstone. I don't know. It's just the look. Again, there is the back. It is signed 925. It's definitely got to be a chunky necklace. George Jensen, sterling Denmark. What an absolute fabulous piece. Again, that moonstone cabochons, the floral grape cluster style. Very Art Nouveau-ish. $1,005 on bid. 23 bids. So just over $1,000 already, guys. And we just reached top 5. Absolutely gorgeous necklace by George Jensen. Up next, we have another signer. This is the most I've ever seen signer up into these videos as ever before. So we have signer multi-color cabochon, Jewels of India. I'm telling you, the Jewels of India, the Grapoi, and again, easy way to tell, purple, green, and blue. You got those stunning rhinestones throughout, chunky. This thing looks like it's got to be 2 inches wide, choker style. She's a beaut, regardless. Let's just check out that signature here real quick. Dun, 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 dun. There it is. That is... I really want to say that that's signer, but why does that look like Irwin Pearl to me? Let me just see if there's another signature. That would be very interesting. Yeah. I don't know. Unfortunately, that's as far as I can zoom in. We're just going to go that it is signed signer. It could just be flipped upside down and I'm reading it funny. But again, this one was listed $1,499 by now. They may have took an offer on that one, but again, it was still up over $1,000 for the signer Grapoi Jewels of India necklace, as it should. She is absolutely beautiful. Top 3, guys. I threw one of these in here. I always tell you guys, like, I stay away from them. I threw one in this week. I had to. Because throughout the top 25, guys, if I just solely put these ones in here, it would take over the top 25. Some of those would still be in there, but not as many, and not so many just like costume jewelry pieces. And to me, this is not a costume jewelry piece. This is history. But again, we have vintage Navajo chunky sterling turquoise necklace. Again, we got a squash blossom. I told you I had to do it. But look at that absolute gorgeous turquoise. She is amazing. These pieces are just absolutely amazing. But they also do go for a very, very, very high price. And now they do go for lower as well. I'm not saying that all go for this high. Anywhere from a couple of $100 all the way up to a couple of $1,000. This one was listed $2,017.39. And does look like that's what it sold for. Okay, I mean, it has the authenticity. I guess that does kind of help. So again, absolute gorgeous butterscotch. Oh my. Squash blossom necklace, $2,017.39. The second is Don Lucas signed 6-strand, beautiful charm bracelet. Again, you got like the crosses, the hearts, gorgeous charms all the way through. Multi-strand beaded necklace. Now I'm pretty sure that this one is sterling as well. It is. Those charms are signed sterling. And it is marked D. Lucas. Don Lucas, $1,700 by now. So again, regardless of the sterling or whatever, if you see or find a piece signed D. Lucas, you're talking about a lot of money. So again, Don Lucas necklace, $1,700 by now. Number 1 necklace this week, dun, 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 is Cherry Amber Bakelite. $1,800 by now. Graduated. Again, stunning cherry bakelite. As you guys know, the amber and the bakelite do tend to stand, like, they go for a lot of money. Again, so the cherry bakelite, $1,800 Again, if you are interested on learning how to test for Bakelite, we do have a video. All you got to do is just hop on over to the profile, search up Bakelite, and we do have a video on how to look for it, how to test for it. So definitely give that a check out, guys. That is officially it. Top 25 vintage necklace that have sold over the past 7 days. Again, comment your favorite piece. Mine is still going to be, let's see if we can find it. So my favorite piece is going to be this absolute gorgeous Czech glass necklace. Again, comment your favorite piece. Definitely be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And again, like always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one.